So, in my horses to follow, we've had Corbett's Cross, who was the chaser that I think can stay in Grade 1 company, but can also win something like a Grand National. We've had Firefox, who was a really top-class hurdler that I think is going to be a big player over fences this year, and is the one I really like for the Arkle. And now we've got the bumper horse that I think is going to play a big part over hurdles. Now, it has been announced recently that the horse isn't yet back in training. I'm hoping it's just still temporary, and it will be back in relatively soon. But that is Jeroboam Machin. I really like Jeroboam Machin. I think his form is very good. I thought he was very impressive in winning those bumpers as well. When he started out in bumpers, obviously he'd won a 3 mile point-to-point, then moved to Emmett Mullins and was a very impressive winner in a bumper, beating DB Cooper. Now we've got to remember, DB Cooper had won a point-to-point, beating Prone Garde-Etoile, then finished second in a maiden hurdle behind No Flies on him, and then went to Fairyhouse in another race and was trying to take on Mirazur West, when unfortunately he came down 3 out, I think it was, and lost his life. But that form was quite good anyway for DB Cooper. And Jeroboam Machin had readily beaten him in a bumper. Jeroboam Machin then went to Leopardstown for a Grade 2 bumper on only his third start in total and second under rules, and beat some really nice bumper horses, including back in 6th was A Dream to Share, the previous Cheltenham Festival winner. Third was Redemption Day, who had previously finished second in the Grade 1 at Punchestown in 2022, then finished second behind Jalon Duderie, then finished third behind Jeroboam Machin, but has then since gone and won 2 more bumper races, including the Grade 1 at Punchestown, so that form looks strong. The horse in 4th was the Yellow Clay in that bumper, behind Jeroboam Machin. He went on to finish 6th at the Cheltenham Festival in the bumper, and then second at Punchestown in the Grade 1. And on all of these occasions, or in these runs, when Jeroboam Machin was beating these, I thought he was beating them really comfortably. He was beating them like, they're good horses, but they're nowhere near the level of Jeroboam Machin. So the fact that Jeroboam, the horses that were behind, have since gone and won Grade 1 bumpers or proven themselves in Grade 1 bumpers, the likes of A Dream to Share, the Yellow Clay, Redemption Day, it's all really, really strong form. I think Jeroboam Machin, towards the end of the season, if he does get into training and does go through this season, I think we could be calling him Jeroboam Machin. I really think he was that impressive, and I think, I was really taken by him last season. Wanted him in the champion bumper at Cheltenham. He didn't make it. Didn't make it to Punchestown either. Hopefully he's okay and he will be back in training soon. As soon as he's over hurdles, I'm really looking forward to him, and hopefully we might see him at something like the Leopardstown Dublin Racing Festival in February of next year, as like his first foray into the big time over hurdles. Maybe we can get him a run before that in December sort of time, or January if he is late back into training. But he's definitely one that I want to keep an eye out for. That's Jeroboam Machin.